Hello teachers, welcome to Classcraft. Today I'm going to show you all the tools you can get. In the first chapter, you're going to receive the 4 tools. 2 of them, the stopwatch and the timer, are only for the premium account. So let's first take a look at these 4. We're going to go to the dashboard, and then just under the dashboard there is class tools. So the first one here is the random picker. It's very straightforward. We just pick a player usually. We can decide, right? And the next. And then we can decide if we want to give some reward, or maybe deduct, or maybe modify the points manually. Of course, we can always reset from the beginning. So that was the random picker. I think there's not much to say about this one. Back to class tools, let's take a look at the volume meter. And this is my favorite and probably most frequently used tool. So we decide to give a certain amount of points to the whole class for 1 minute if they stay quiet. We can set the indicator at whatever value we want, but that is not a problem because if we can actually readjust it. And so the timer comes. So this is how I can make sure that they don't break the barrier. Let's try it now. So what's gonna happen if they break the barrier? We can keep going with -1 health. If I click on false alarm, they will not lose whatever is the damage. And you can see that their reward is going to change. Cut in half, you see? And they still lose 1 health. And they're still, each time they break it, it's going to be cut in half. Next one is the timer, which is like the volume meter, but without the volume. The players or the teams or not, I can ignore this. Let's go back to the stopwatch, which is self-explanatory. I can also decide to award either a player or a team, 1 or more. Let's take a look at the other tools. Random events. And these are the events that you can manage in the settings. You can manage them from here. You can reset the events. So if you use an event, it's not going to be reused, very much like the random picker. Default events, I have created my own. I can set up which specific groups of students or teams the event is going to affect. Let's go back to the tools. Now, the grade converter is only available for the premium account. Let me show you this one. You can, of course, use the Google Classroom to import the grades from. 600 XP is the points that they get for the grade. And this is something I can actually set up here in the game rules, chapter 4 grade converter, the percentage grade over which students get experience point. So the grade is based on the percentage. For each percentage of the passing grade, they get 15 XP. I can change this. It can be 70 if the passing grade is 70%, for example, or 50. I can set up the amount of health. They don't have to lose any health. Okay, let's go back to the tools. Kudos is a class tool that encourages student collaboration and positive behavior, encouragement. I can present Kudos, which means that I can show the students in class who told them what. Now, how do students do the Kudos? I am now in the student view in my demo class, and you can see that this looks a little bit different from the teacher view. So the students who use Classcraft on their tablets and the laptops or computers can do the Kudos. It's not available on the smartphone app. I can send Kudos as a student to a student or a team, preset the type of Kudos. And I can say, well done, maybe even attach a picture or a video or a link, and I submit. Now, in the teacher view, as a teacher, I have the inbox, but I will also find the to-dos, Kudos, approve one Kudos. I can click straight from here, or if I'm already in the shrine of the ancients, I can go to the inbox and I can review the Kudos. I can mark it as outstanding and give double points. If I click on auto publish, I'm not going to have to click again. So this is what I usually do. Once I approve, it's going to be published and the student is going to receive the experience points and the reward for sending Kudos, which is also something you can set up here. The sender and the recipient, they all get the rewards, and I can auto-publish it from the settings. The most exciting tool in Classcraft is the boss battle. I will show you quickly how to create one from my existing question bank. Use existing question. Of course, I can create a question. So I have now 3 questions here. I can choose how many points. The total health should always be a little bit more than just one more than boss health. And that's it. We can give the reward at the end for winning the battle. There are some options here. This is fine. This is fun when it's a critical hit or miss. It's a randomized chance. I don't want to share. So when I want to play the boss battle, so these are my existing, so this is the one that I have just created. This is the boss that we are fighting. I can either have the students answer the questions, or I can have the teams answer the questions. I can also have the boss battle with one particular student. This is also possible. But let's just have the students with random students start battle. So now you will hear the music. So we decide in class whether the answer was correct. Students don't have to use their device. Everybody gets the points. Classcraft tools are a fun class management selection that make your micro decisions transparent, but also they give students a chance to play fair and encourage each other. I hope you will use them. See you in the next video.